What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode number 43 of the PlayStation Collectors podcast.
It's took this long to get us all together, yeah.
How we doing this? We got Ricky. We got no wait, that's Ricky. No, that's Ricky. We got Kevin, and we got Tristan. No,
almost. Yeah, you go.
Yeah. This is so hard.
We got free repeat guests, so if you guys want to check out these guys' previous episodes on the podcast, the links are below. But tonight we've got a special for you guys. We're going to be discussing PS3 variants. So we've gathered three of the biggest PS3 collectors in the world. Between us, all the five of us, we've got over 8,000 PS3 games. So this should be quite an interesting show. So Tristan, if you want to start by showing a game, and we'll get into the chatting. Let's do this, guys.
Yeah, sure. I will start with one that I don't think a lot of people know about, and that's a Brave cover variant from the Nordic countries. Oh, wait, the glare is a little bit off-putting. Basically, what's the variant here is these three bears over here. And the background, it's not. Wait, here I have the other one, the normal copy. So as you can see, there are no bears over there, and the background is totally different. So at first glance, you might not even recognize this as a cover variant, but in my opinion, it definitely is. And it also got Nordic flags over here.
Yeah, we got the flags up on. That's the first thing I saw.
Yep.
Bears. Cool.
I wouldn't have noticed that. That's awesome.
No, that's good. I'm just going to buy a copy now. Just 1 minute, yeah?
You don't get that one, Kevin?
No, it's in my mind.
Ricky, you're on the hot seat.
Oh, all right.
I can't tell where you're looking.
So I guess starting off, I'm going to go over, some of the new address reprints or address variants. I don't know what we want to call them. Shout out Figsy. Who was it again from?
So shout out to Dan Gomez from Wider Games for pointing this out. So this is variants that have been pointed out on Instagram through Dan's page, or Wider have been pointing out a lot of reprints that people weren't even aware of. So kudos to them. And then I told Ricky about it, and Ricky's dug into this hole. So, yeah, this is news that people might have even heard before. So this is going to be really cool.
Yeah, so Capcom, from what I've seen, has a total of 5 address reprints. I've got 3 or 4 of them now. So pretty much this here is your first greatest hits print. It is in a white case. That's the way apparently the first print run came. I bought this brand new. It's got the white insert and the red label disc, and then its camera's probably not going to focus. But basically right here, the publisher's address is San Mateo for the first prints. And then the reprints, which I believe happened around 2015, if I'm not mistaken, is when Capcom moved headquarters addresses. They reprinted, I want to say 5 games that I've seen right now. And then the address has been changed and updated now to San Francisco. This one doesn't actually have an insert, but some games actually update the insert in the manual as well to update the address. So it's pretty interesting stuff.
What are the other 4 titles, Ricky?
So we got Resident Evil 5 Gold Edition, which is that one. We got Resident Evil 6, which I've got somewhere back there. Off the top of my head, there is DuckTales Remastered, Resident Evil Revelations 1, and I want to say Street Fighter Cross Tekken Greatest Hits, I want to say, also has one. That one I don't own yet, so I need to do some more eBay research onto that, but hopefully I'll have them all soon.
And in the future, there might even be more, which is really interesting.
Yeah, Capcom's really the main one that I've researched, but I'm sure other publishers have changed addresses just over the 15-year span that PS3 was a thing, so I'm sure there's going to be plenty more out there.
Kevin, you want to show us something?
Yep, so mine is very current with what's going on in the world today. Very, very common generic game, but I just wanted to show you this one. Astavasa. All right, so just the normal bog standard PAL version of Last of Us, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this on the, I don't know if you can see this photo. The BCES on this is 1585, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So then we have this one. The only difference being is
Oh, the dot.
this yellow dot, yeah. Okay. And the network pass sticker, okay? But with this one, the BCES is 1584 instead of 1585. But as you see on the back, there's no not to be sold separately. It doesn't come from something else. The network pass logo is still the same on the back of both of them, but just on the front there is this yellow dot.
What's other than the
That's
dot
really
and
interesting.
the number is was no difference at all, or
No difference at all. But the dot is printed onto the cover and it's not a sticker. And I've seen this with a few other games as well. There's Last of Us as well. That's got one as well. And there's a few others that I found it with, but I don't even know what this yellow dot is. I've had a look. I've done a bit of research, and there is no information on what this yellow dot means.
I actually have a theory on what the yellow dot means.
Okay.
I don't know if it's correct or anything, but I've noticed that all of those yellow dots are on games with English covers that are not sold in English, like native English-speaking countries.
Okay.
So, for example, like United Arabic Emirates, or for example, or Turkey, or whatever.
Okay.
And they all have the yellow dot printed on the cover, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Also, Move Street Cricket has it as well, I think.
Yeah.
That was sold in India.
That's interesting, because if you go back to the reason why that would have happened, maybe in the warehouse, they're like, all right, well, there's maybe a difference for these regions because of the language, and we don't want to confuse them by sending them the wrong copy. So all the yellow label copies are going to truck number 1, and all the other copies are going to truck 2, 3, and 4 or something.
Kevin, did you try popping it in and seeing if there's any difference between the
No,
two?
there's literally no difference at all. Literally, the back cover is exactly the same. All the addresses, all everything is exactly the same. The only difference I found is there's one. I think it's the barcode is slightly different by like 2 numbers. It's but it's all printed exactly the same. All the addresses, what country it's available in, literally everything is exactly the same except for this yellow dot on the front.
Welcome to the wacky world of variants, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly, yeah. So spot the difference.
What have you got for us, Will?
Well, now I don't collect variants. Hats off to you guys and your freaking insanity for buying more than one of the same game. I don't get it. But I'm here as a casual observer. I do have a pile of I got a few variants and I got a pile of customs. But this game, this is a special game, and it came to me. I won it in a contest on Fixie's YouTube channel. This is from the Figsy Collection. This is Adventure Time, Explore the Dungeon. I don't know, and the only thing that makes this special is it came out of the Figsy Collection. And as soon as
So you say that, Will, I can actually confirm that was out of my collection, because that just wasn't a random game. As you guys know, I completed like a worldwide English set where I had American versions, I had UK versions. I later decided to go for an Australian PAL set, so I had to upgrade 150 odd titles. That was one of the games where I had the American version. So I sent Will a photo of all these American games that I was willing to give up, and he picked one of them.
Well, yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't want any of that PAL shit. That was during my anti-PAL days. I've since eased up on that. But yeah, this is one out of the Figsy Collection. I won it in a prize. It's one of a kind. Fuck you guys. All right, so I'm done.
So the variant is it's touched by Figsy and yours ain't.
Well,
No one's gonna get it.
touched
I've
by
got an interesting
Figsy.
one for you guys. So we all know that there's a lot of like red and black spine variants out there of the same game. Well, this one's a little bit interesting. This is two black spine variants. This had a 2007 release, but what's interesting about this is if you look at this disc, it's the red Spider-Man type disc. However, the other one is a different disc. So it's actually a reprinted copy. However, they just didn't do a reprinted cover, which I think this is the only game that did that. All the other ones got reprinted covers. And it was a variant that I actually picked up by accident, so it was quite interesting.
Is that the Oscar?
Yeah, this is a French copy, so it's got 2007 on it. I'm not sure if it was later reprinted and they just didn't update the date. The disc itself says 2007, but this style of disc didn't come out till halfway through 2009. So, yeah,
got lazy on the cover.
There is actually one other game that I know that has the same issue, if you were to call it an issue, and that's Hawks. Tom Clancy's Hawks.
I was aware of that. That's right.
Yeah.
We got a question. Does the San Mateo address make the Resident Evil copy more desirable? I have a Resident Evil 2 on the GameCube with that address, but all the other Capcom titles I own have a Sunnyvale, California address.
That's an interesting question, and I think Ricky's got another game there that will definitely lead into that question in a second. So we'll get to that in like a minute or two when it's Ricky's turn. But Ricky, I'm sure you know the game we're talking about.
I'm drawing a blank right now, but you know, you might want to just shoot me a message so that way you know I'm prepared.
So know what the fuck I'm
the one
talking
we
about.
were chatting about just before we went live.
My memory's not good. I was gonna say something else, but you know, keeping it PG-13 right now.
You're up, Tristan.
What's up, Tristan? What you got for us?
So my next pick, I actually saw a comment of John in the Facebook group when it was announced for our podcast about if stickers are considered variants. And normally I would say no, because like everybody can stick a sticker on the cover and call it a day. But this one is actually one of the exceptions for me. It's the Hitman Complete Edition, as you can see. And actually this contains like extra content on the download voucher. So although everybody can stick the sticker on here, not everybody can put a download voucher that's unique in here. So in this case, I would call this a variant.
Is that
extra? Sorry, well, I was just going to say, when you say extra content, is it the same as like the ANZ edition and the Benelux edition, etc.?
No, it's actually different from what I know. What's on the sheet on there? I haven't played the game, so I can't tell you exactly. But from the names on there, like the blah 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 pack, it's actually different. So.
Wow. Is that sticker on the plastic, on the artwork, on the case?
On the casing, on the case of the game. So.
Okay.
But it's actually like
a lot of sticker variants will be on the case, and then the game's sealed over the top. But then there are a few where the sticker's on the outside of the seal. So it's
yeah. And what's interesting about this one, I've only seen it in Austria. So this is like it has a German back cover, but because it's released in Austria, it has the PEGI age rating. So
that's interesting.
That's pretty interesting.
Austrians don't get stuck with that ugly USK?
No, luckily they don't.
Oh, God bless Austria.
So Retro Twist Gaming was asking us about values, and I think that's interesting because Resident Evil is a game that people get graded, which is probably what brought this discussion up. So like down the line, you're probably going to find one of them's going to be rarer than the other. But Yeah, Ricky, if you want to go on, this next game's really interesting.
Yeah, so the next one we got here, let me just make sure I got the right one up, is Demon Souls. So this one here is your standard greatest hits copy, right? I think this one was from 2010, maybe, is when the greatest hits came out. I don't remember exactly, but anyway, it's your standard greatest hits copy, right? And then you have your BLUS number right here on the spine. I don't know if it's probably not going to focus, but it's a full BLUS number. Full manual, full disc, greatest hits disc, the mid 2009, the most common style. And then, again, your full printed manual and all of that. Fast forward to this one. It looks the exact same from the front. Then when you go to the back, it is completely different. This is the last style PS3 back artwork, which I think came out April of 2017, at least in the US. So this is some sort of a new-ish reprint. I don't know exactly when it came out, but it's also got the last style, the last model style PS3 disc with just the flat disc, I guess you can call it, and then no insert. This was bought brand new a couple of weeks ago. You can find brand new copies for I think $18 to $25 now on eBay, and a lot of them are going to be this. I don't know if it's a new reprint or not, but it is certainly a reprint. Because of the new back artwork, 2, no manual, 3, new disc, and 4, there's no more BLUS. It's replaced with the 7-digit spine code now instead. And I believe also, so also the address is updated on this. It's probably not going to come out. Yeah, definitely not. But the original address here from Atlas is 199 Technology Drive in Irvine, California. And then the new address is 6400 Oak Canyon in Irvine, California. So it's also got a different address.
Did you, by chance, Ricky, note the name of the seller?
It was not He Who Shall Not Be Named, though. I will say that. I avoided that one, but I think they do have copies along with a few other reprints to be cautioned with. That's all.
I think it's interesting because if you got 2 sealed copies, they're going to weigh different because the manual's quite thick in Demon Souls. Like it was a real manual, like PS1 and 2 days.
It's the original greatest hits is the full thick manual. It's like 40 something pages. 29 pages. Sorry, but still, it's a thick manual. So you can certainly feel the weight difference between the two. I mean, plus the other thing, as long as the seller has an image of the back, I mean, clear as day, you can see the differences with this being your original, this being your reprint. And they certainly are quite a bit difference in the weight. But yeah, so to go back to what was the question again about the address? There we go.
Does the San Mateo address make the copy more desirable?
So for the GameCube, I'm not sure what the addresses were back then. What I feel, at least for the PS3, is the San Francisco addresses here. These ones are going to be a lot less common. They're also a lot less known. They're the most recent prints versus all of your first prints that got basically mass produced when the PS3 was still being actively sold. These San Francisco addresses were printed at least 2015, if not a little bit later. So I don't know. I kind of feel like these ones, the San Francisco addresses, might be a little bit harder to find going down the road. As far as price differences between the two, probably depends on the game. If it's like a really sought after game, it might make a difference.
I could add an argument to why it wouldn't. A casual collector probably would avoid the reprint and go for the first one because it's got a manual. May even look at it like, that's not complete. I'm just not going to buy that.
Exactly. Plus, I mean, 5-10 years down the road, you're going to just find a lot of the games like this just not sealed, and you're not going to know if it actually had a manual or not, because a lot of them, like this Greatest Hits, doesn't have a manual, Whereas the first greatest hits print, I mean, it's not really a manual; it's just the white warranty insert, but it's still technically a manual. So this is considered complete, but this is also considered complete. But going years down the road, most people probably aren't going to really know the difference when it's like something this small. When it's like the Demon Souls, yeah, I'm sure people definitely know the difference because that's a full manual versus not a full manual. But time will
You know
tell.
what you're going to see in the future is sellers on eBay who will add manuals to their Resident Evil 5 greatest hits copy, and people will be like, "No, look at this copy on eBay that's got a manual."
Yep. Oh, look, it's a new variant. Oh God.
Kev, do you want to show us another one?
Okay, just it's quite a well-known one to be honest, but yeah. Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. Obviously, the variation is they spelled workshop wrong.
Oh.
So it says workshop. They've missed the H from here.
Oh no! Well, you could tell it's an Australian copy. No wonder.
Of course, only the Australians would spell it wrong. Yeah.
Oh, Pigsy's gone. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's got.
Yeah, I must have had something to do with that one, guys. It's like, Figsy, can you spell this one for us? Yeah, no.
I'm surprised he spelled work right. But yeah, just it's quite a well-known one to be honest. I thought I'd just figure that out.
You know,
Yeah, it's just there is another version of this that is spelled correctly as well. So it's not like this is the only one that is spelled incorrectly. So there are two different versions of it.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you bring that up because oftentimes in the PS3 groups, the PS4 groups, is this controller fake? Is this controller fake? And first thing you look for is misspellings, and that one was. Yeah, if it were a controller, I'd say that thing is fake as fuck. But no, it's workshop. That's funny.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any other spelling mistakes on there, but yeah, just on the front cover it is printed rather than a sticker. I mean, it'd be easy just to put the sticker on, but they went and full printed it without proofing it.
Just will add to that, if you are looking for that game on eBay, don't pay much for it because that's the only version available in Australia. There's no like correct spelling one, so it's super common to get.
Yeah.
And then there's sellers on there selling it as like misprinted copy, $500, trying to trick people into buying it.
Interesting. I didn't know about that myself. I'm gonna have to look into the US one, see if we got the same thing over here. I don't know, but
no, we get it right the first time.
So I do know of another misspelled one as well. I don't have it on me, but what's it called? X-Blaze code embryo.
Oh yes, embryo.
Embryo, yes. They missed the R out on the spine. It's spelled correctly on the front cover, but on the spine it's spelled missing the R.
I don't think there's a correct spelt version of it, is there?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's either the UK, the PAL, or the American. But I'm sure it's the American version.
Yeah, the US one is spelled correct, and the PAL one is correct.
The PAL one's not.
Are all the PAL ones misspelled?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them are misspelled.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my turn. I'm up. All right. What do I got next for you guys? Now, again, I'm not a variant collector. I don't bring more than one copy of one game into my collection, but so I'm just going to be sharing some custom made covers with you. This one, if you've been on the show or if you watched the show regularly, you've seen this one. I really like this one. It's Fat Princess. And
I love this.
Fat Princess. It appeared. Is this on the what the hell is it?
Yeah, it's on the best of the PlayStation Network.
The best of PlayStation Network. You can get it on there. I got it digitally, so I had to have it. I had to have a physical copy, but I dropped it. Case is empty. But yeah, Fat Princess. This thing's fully done, front and back. Stuff her full with cake. Yeah, I never even read that before. There you go. It's kind of suggestive on the back if you look at it. You got one fat princess stuffing another fat princess's face, and so is that erotic? I don't know. But anyway, there you go. Fat princess, not variant, custom made. If you guys want one, let me know. So there you go. Next.
So there was a few different variants for Top Spin 4.
Yeah.
We have the standard one, which is obviously the standard. There's probably more that I haven't even got with different players in different regions and stuff. But over in Australia, we got this little one here that says a Great Tennis Sim at the top, 9 out of 10, the Sunday Mail. That's all that it has different. It's absolutely nothing different to the other copy. It just has the little thing at the top. But then there's a harder one to find that has this free Andre Agassi DLC, which was an EB Games exclusive.
Is that actually a sticker?
Yeah, that's really hard to get. Half the time it's ripped off. So to get one with the sticker is hard to get, and I do believe it has the.
Have you got the glass?
I haven't got any codes in there, so I have to like double check if it's on the disc or not. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, 3 different variants for one sport game. How exciting!
Really? I won't even get started on that.
I tried to limit all the sport games I pull out tonight. I'm like, oh god, there's another sport variant. Do we really want to talk about this? You're up, Tristan.
So, my next one would be the silver label of Up from Russia. There are actually only 2 games that are known with the silver label as of right now. One of them is Hannah Montana, and this is the other one, Up. I only know of 3 copies in existence. And there's basically nothing special about it other than that it's a silver label. So I don't know if it's really good visible, but here you have the black next to it for a little bit of contrast.
Yeah, that's interesting. I've got Hannah Montana and never even noticed it was silver.
The copy of Hannah Montana.
Yeah, I'm like about to check it now.
Yeah, it's funny because Pavel mentioned that once to me, and I also didn't notice before that it was silver until he mentioned it. So,
there isn't a black label, though, is there? There is only the silver label.
Of Up, there is also a black label, but from Hannah Montana, there's only silver. Yes, yes.
Silver, yeah, that's right.
Guess while we're on it, I'll show the Hannah Montana one. It's silver. I had no idea.
Yeah, it's very, very hard to see from pictures.
A black label copy where it's usually a red spine copy.
How come you've got that to hand so quickly?
You know, it's just right there. I had to pull under my desk to grab it.
Oh man! Oh, I guess I'm up. All right. What are we gonna do next? Let's see. Actually, you know what? We'll go over these real quick. So, because we just talked about it, and it's been kind of it was kind of a recent post, you know. We're gonna go over some lovely sticker variants. So, by far the worst offenders of this are Disney. I'm gonna just go over 2 of their main offenders real quick. We got lovely Disney Universe, and we've got Tron Evolution. So every one of their copies that has a variant is, at least for these 2 particular games, as well as a couple of other ones, all of the variants have a store exclusive sticker on the plastic wrap. With that said, because I'm doing the PS3 website for the US, I kind of wanted to get sealed copies and just get a scan of it. While these were all like $15, $20 games. They were pretty cheap. But thankfully, you can actually tell the variants without the seal. They all have different UPCs. It's probably not going to show up, but they're all slightly different. So even if it's not sealed, you can still tell what the variant is. As far as I remember, it's just the manual and then a store exclusive insert. But you have the Best Buy version, which again, the stickers are all in the plastic wrap. So once you open it, the sticker's out. The sticker's no longer there, obviously. But you can still tell the difference by the UPC. You got the GameStop version. You've got the Walmart version. And then you have just your standard game, which at the time that I was going for a full set, I didn't know that this had any variants because I wasn't looking at sealed copies. I was only looking to buy used copies. And it turns out I actually had a Walmart variant in my collection. So I didn't even own a regular plain copy until probably like a few months ago.
There is actually a cover variation for that as well.
Oh,
There's
really?
an alternate art cover on that on for Tron as well.
For in the US?
Probably not, but there's definitely a cover variant. I've seen this cover is in EU as well, so there are 2 covers for EU.
Ooh, interesting.
I think it's a Spanish one you're talking about, Kev.
I think so. Yeah, I had it delivered. I don't have it here, but I think Tristan sent it to me recently. Or it might have been Antoine. I think it was Antoine.
I don't think I sent it to you, the Tron one. But I do know that there is also a slipcover from Russia of Tron. So
Yeah, let me just check
Yeah.
that. I've got it here. It might be a variant as well.
and that slipcover is very, very rare. I know. So
Do I not have it? I thought I owned it. There it is. It's Disney. It's not on the tape.
Wow. Oh yeah, he's got it. Huh.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
But then it's a variant as well, so that's really cool.
Yeah, that's nice. Real good.
And this is an interesting slipcover. It doesn't go all the way up. It only goes to here.
Kane and Lynch.
We got one of those. Yeah,
Kane and Lynch has one as well.
There's a couple like that. Not many at all,
Mhm.
really.
yeah.
Vanquish as well.
Dead Men have it this time. Sonic Generations.
Yeah.
And then Vanquish.
Batman. Some Batman.
Missing a few slipcovers.
It's interesting because Australia also has the full-size slipcover for Batman, Arkham City, I think it is.
Yeah.
And the UK one is the same as the Tron one. So that's also.
I wasn't even aware of that. That's a
So-
variant. I don't want to add that to a list.
Yeah.
Slip cover variants. But snip the top off.
I got a couple of variants that are sort of CD soundtrack, or they include movies of the game. So the first one here is R. Tornelico Quoga. And this particular version has printed on the cover. It's hard to see, but it says bonus soundtrack CD included. And then if we open it up, it's actually got one of these jewel cases where it's got
Oh,
the
nice.
Oh,
soundtrack
that's
as
really
well.
nice.
I love a flap.
And being a JRPG, it's already an expensive game, so it's pretty hard to find this particular version. And then if it pops up, half the time it's like missing the soundtrack. And yeah. Next one, I'll pull it out of the sleeve because it's in plastic. Next one is Bleach Soul Resurrection. This is the version that includes the bonus DVD. The bonus DVD is Agent of Soul Reaper, which is a full-length DVD of the Bleach, one of the Bleach movies. It doesn't have the bonus, the double case like the other one. It just comes with the disc like this. But it's still really nice, and it's quite difficult to pick up this particular one. However, this is just a sticker on the cover. So like half the time the sticker will be ripped off. So like it can be difficult to track these things down. However, to add to that, you can find just the DVDs by themselves loose on eBay.
What about the stickers? Can you find the stickers loose on eBay as well?
I'm sure you can make a sticker yourself.
Make your own version.
This one is the Bourne Conspiracy. It's the collector's edition, which is the smallest collector's edition you'll ever see. And the only difference between this and the standard edition is this includes the Bourne Ultimatum DVD, which is really cool. So I found a copy incomplete, so I just bought the DVD off eBay. But I've looked copies up. They just come in a clear case like the Bleach one, so it's basically exactly the same.
Figsy, I think I got you beat for the smallest collector's edition ever. Stranglehold Collector's Edition, US.
Yeah, I've got that one as well because it's different. I had to buy it.
Yeah, all it is just the manual, the case, and the hybrid disc that's got the movie on it.
Yeah. Not great.
It's up to me. Let's see, what do I got here in my stack? Now I know this is a PS3 themed episode, but this is an actual variant that I own, and it is a PS4 game. I recently picked this one up, and I just finished this game. I love this game. It's Retro City Girls, the PAX edition. PAX is a it's a video game convention, and they give out or I don't know if they give them out, they sell them, but they sell different variants at different cover variants at the show where they give them away. I don't know what the case is, but I picked this one up. Got it from a dude. It's on a pile on Facebook in the PlayStation 4 Collectors of America group. Comes with the soundtrack. This here on the soundtrack, that's what the original cover looks like. Dude, I need to cut my nails. Shit. But at any rate, that's what the original cover looks like, and this is what the PAX variant looks like. So she's blowing bubble gum on this one, and this one they're all looking tough. But yeah, this is an actual variant I own. I remembered last minute that I had this, but I'm very happy to have this. It's this one is it's a limited run game, but yeah, only available at the PAX convention. There you go. So yeah, there's my my variant, my one true variant in my collection.
Nice.
Okay, so next I will pick this lenticular cover for Tomb Raider. This is from Spain, and I've actually seen it only once ever. The same goes for Kevin's Resident Evil 6 lenticular cover. Yeah, I thought you would bring it. Yeah.
So we can see it.
Damn.
Yeah, really cool.
Those are pretty cool.
I also have one more as well.
Damn, why don't we get that cool shit over here? Damn.
The Devil May Cry one? Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, that one I also have. Yeah.
That was a UK release, that one?
No, I'm sure it's yeah, I think it is actually. Yeah. But the cool thing about it, it is just a piece of just the cover like this. It's just an insert.
Huh.
That's all it is.
Oh wow.
That's exactly the same. With the Resident Evil one as well.
Damn.
Just a thin piece. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't know anybody that does own this.
I've only ever seen it with yours. I'll show you guys another one while we're at that. It's a slipcover, but again, it's got one of those things. It's the Space Marine.
Oh yeah.
And it's one of those things. But then
the thing I do like about these ones, they do have the PlayStation 3 logo as well, and the rating as well, and that's all on it as well. Same as this one. It is actually a front cover rather than just an insert. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool. They made it to be sold.
What's interesting about this one is this is actually stuck to the outside of the case, so it's not an insert. It's maybe you can see it on cam. It's not that great.
A little bit.
So it's on top of the plastic?
Yeah. It's literally on the outside of the case, so you can literally touch the lenticular cover. So
it goes zip, 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 when you run your fingers across.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, me? All right. I guess I'll go over this stack since Will's back now. So let me just organize. Screw it. This is the lovely stack of, or the lovely world of, Spider-Man 3 variants.
Wait, hey, hold those up again. What? Why? If you wouldn't mind. Are those slip covers on the bottom too?
Yeah, so the slip covers of the collector's edition, the one at the top, it was actually in my sell pile, and then I realized it was actually the final variant that I needed. It's not complete, but
Is it still for sale?
Can I say you're missing one, Ricky? Because the PAL version got a gold one.
Really? The PAL's got a gold one? Shit, that's pretty
PAL
cool. Damn,
You know why?
Will
Because
gets
we
a
came
one.
first and that came second.
But yeah, so I'm not going to go over like all of them.
Together, they look really cool. The gold one.
Yeah, no, they are. They're nice.
But so pretty much, this one, where the hell is the regular one? There's too many of them. You just got your regular standard game here. Nothing too crazy about it. You got your manual. Side note, for all of these, at least in the US, I don't know if it's the same in the UK. Let me just confirm again. Yeah, so all of the manuals are actually different slightly between every variant. The way that you can tell is that there's an Activision manual code, like right on the back of it. It'll be right over here in like the bottom left-hand corner. The first 5 numbers will match to the last 5 numbers of the UPC on the back. Generally, you're not going to see pictures of that when it's online, so you'll have to go to stores for that. But the regular version has just your standard manual. Then you've got movie ticket versions plural, because there's 2 different ones with 2 different UPCs. Why that's the case, I really have no idea. But I mean, the manuals are the same and the movie tickets are the same. So each one of those has a movie ticket in the middle of the manual.
You know, if I'd known you were really had such a hard on for the movie ticket, I would have charged you more for it.
Oh yeah, that's right. This copy, used to own a variant, but you so kindly sold it to me. So
the minute I found out it was a variant, it's like, oh, get this shit away from me.
So those are the movie tickets. Then there's the concession ticket, and once again, it has a different printed manual, and they probably did that just to stick the different movie tickets in it. This one's a concession ticket that's in there, so it's a slightly different manual. Then the last standard variant is this one here, which is the art book variant. Again, a different UPC, and then it comes with this Spider-Man top 10 covers little mini comic from Target. So it's an art book bundle from Target. And it just says like the top 10 like Spider-Man covers throughout the years, I guess.
No, that's cool.
There's a variant worth a damn right there. Look at that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really cool Spider-Man variants. There's quite a few that have like little mini comics, like little mini art books like that.
Do any of those have comics, little mini comics in them, or is that the closest you get?
Shattered Dimensions, I believe, is a little mini comic. Web of Shadows is either a mini comic or it's an art book like that. I want to say it's an art book if I'm not mistaken, but it could be wrong. I know for sure Shattered Dimensions is a little mini comic though, which is pretty cool. But then we come to the collector's editions, which has 2 total variants. So you have, as a side note, all the slip covers are the exact same. They did not change the slip covers at all. So you still have the same BLUS number on the outside of it. The only difference is, let me just scoot them all out. The only difference is on the actual cases themselves. You have the standard 330, then you have the 330C, and then 330 ST. Or I did it the opposite way, but whatever. Basically, there's your standard version, a concession cash version, and then a movie ticket version. I'll just show just the movie ticket version because it's the exact same thing. But once again, it's your manual, and then a slightly different concession cash ticket than the actual concession cash variant from the regular one. And then also as a side note, in case anybody doesn't know, the Spider-Man 3 Collector's Edition manuals are double the size compared to the original manuals. The original ones, I think, are only 9 pages long versus the Collector's Edition one being 21 pages long. And that is because it includes the entire credits in the manual for some reason. It's literally like 9 or 10 pages of credits through the entire manual, and then like 1 page for like notes at the end. But yeah, no, I mean, it's really interesting. Really interesting stuff. I didn't find out about the collector's edition variants until like a couple of months ago, because I just wouldn't expect a collector's edition like this to have variants, even though a couple of them from Ubisoft do have variants. But yeah, nevertheless, it's pretty cool, and it's one of my games that I have a shitload of variants for.
Imagine all the bastards who pulled out those, actually cashed in the movie vouchers and the food vouchers, and then those people just threw them out. Shit.
Yeah, those ones were a pain in the ass to find. Oh man.
Okay, so I have something a little special to show you right now. So I don't actually have the game for these, but these are slip covers for Battle Royale. I'd say they're all flattened down. I didn't open them. I like to keep them pristine. But yeah, so I have a Ratchet and Clank, Jack and Daxter, Infamous. Is that Infamous?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also have the Nathan Drake and the Sackboy. So these were part of us. This is all of the whole set, all 5 of them. And there were 10 in total. There was a competition to see which one was basically find out which ones were the best ones to use. So there was 10 in total. And obviously they slimmed it down to 5, and these were the actual 5 that did get printed. But yeah, there was a poll to see which ones you wanted. So there was a God of War one, there was a Tekken, there was a Raiden one from Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance, and a Killzone one as well. And I think there's Parappa the Rapper as well. But yeah, these were the 5 that actually made it to print. So they are full proper slip covers. So I've not bent them back. I've just kept them as neat and pristine as I can. But yeah, I'm sure these were only released in I think it was Game or another English store.
Do they all have this? Do those have the same BCUS number on the spine?
Yeah, all the same, and the barcode is the same as well. The barcode numbers are exactly the same. So they are literally all exactly the same. Where everything on the back cover is exactly the same as well. It's literally just the front covers.
Yeah, but I recall when they were sold, you got to pick one of the slip covers. You didn't get all 5 of them. If you pre-ordered the game, you got one of them. Exactly. However, there were a bunch of game employees that ended up with a bunch of them.
Yeah,
and that's how, like, if you find them sold, they're usually all sold together, and that's how they come about.
Yeah. Those are UK exclusives.
Yeah. I've not seen any like it ever.
I know one other collector who's got the set, but I've been looking for them for years. They're so rare.
Yeah, it's a really nice piece to own, definitely.
I actually appreciate that one. That's nice.
So I would call these variants shiny spine variants, I guess. I guess some of the front covers are shiny here. So here we have a regular copy of Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. This is a shiny cover. It's going to be hard to tell the difference, but you can tell on the spine that like one's shiny, one's not. Yeah, very, very slight difference. There was a few titles like this. They're not popular titles or anything. You can find them for like $1 a piece. Next one is DJ Hero. So you've got the standard DJ Hero, and then you've got a shiny variant of DJ Hero 2.
It's like Pokemon.
So, Figsy, as a side note on those real quick, I think the shiny ones or the non-shiny ones came with certain like bundles, instrument bundles from each of them.
Yeah, you're correct. If we go to the non-shiny one, it came with the
Oh,
box.
it actually. Oh, wow.
And this one's got the barcode, so this was the standard release on the shelf.
Huh.
And I believe that's the same for Guitar Hero as well.
See, they make it nice and easy for you guys. DJ Hero for us, we have the shiny and the non-shiny, but they both have a UPC. Neither of them says not for resale, so I don't know which one came with what because I could never find a used bundle.
Well, this next one's different. So this is Dishonored. So this is the standard version. It does have a sticker on it, which I believe there's a version without this sticker. But then you've got the shiny version, which doesn't have the sticker, but it's got different stickers down here. Winner of over 50 E3 awards, so it's probably a later release, I'd assume. And then the spines are different as well.
Yeah, I've noticed this with all of the Grand Theft Autos as well. They have a matte and a shiny finish as well.
Oh, yeah, that was another one I just didn't pull out. Before we get into some more games, guys, on this podcast, we've got a couple of different segments, and one of those is a quiz. So it's time to play Figsy's quiz.
Ooh,
Look at that handsome motherfucker.
I should have put the buzz body on him.
Now, once again, Pavel has provided the questions for the quiz tonight. Big props to Pavel because we've got 3 guests on with Will, so that's 4 sets of questions needed for each contestant. So Pavel's gone out of his way, and I really appreciate it. Do we have any volunteers on who would like to go first? All right, Kev's hand up.
Go on, stick me on first.
Who's going to go second?
I'll go.
All right, Ricky's going to go second.
Anyone but Ricky, yeah?
Who's going to be third? Will? Tristan?
Yeah, I'll go
All right, we've
third.
got Will in third, and then Tristan will be fourth. All right, guys, I'll just quickly go over the rules. So there's going to be 4 rounds. Each question is going to be worth 1 point. If you get the question incorrect, the next person after you on the list, so it's going to go Kev, Ricky, Will, Tristan, will get to answer for half a point. If they get it wrong, it'll go to the next person for half a point, and so on. If we have a draw at the end, there is a tiebreaker question. Yeah, this should be fun. Let's get into it, guys.
Cool.
All right, question number 1 for Kevin. There is a Portuguese PAL PS3 SingStar title named Morangas com Acura.
Yep.
This translates to A, cherries in sugar, B, raspberries in sugar, C, plum in sugar, or D, strawberries in sugar.
Where's the chilies? Las Morangos. It's I'm going to say cherries.
That one is incorrect. So I'll hand this one over to Ricky for a guess. So Ricky, you have the choices of raspberries, plum, or strawberries.
Can you repeat the question? Is that a thing?
So there's a Portuguese PS3 exclusive SingStar called Morangas com Acura. The name translates to cherries in sugar, raspberries in sugar, plum in sugar, or strawberries in sugar.
See, I'm Portuguese. I should know this, but I don't.
However, Figsy doesn't know how to pronounce things, so I've probably pronounced it wrong. So that wouldn't help you.
I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say plums and sugar. It's probably not right.
That is incorrect.
I know it now.
Hand this one over to Will. For half a point, Will, is it raspberries in sugar or strawberries in sugar?
What was it? What was the name again? Morangas?
Morangos com Acura.
All right, it's a Spanish word for strawberries, frambuesa. So I'm gonna have to go with what's the one on the top right? Was that raspberries?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with raspberries.
That is incorrect. By
Oh my
default,
God.
Tristan gets half a point.
Fuck you, Chris.
Good work, guys. Good job. Good job.
So there is obviously strawberries on the front cover.
Yeah, see,
Oh, man.
I always thought that was a chili.
It's not a chili.
I always thought it was a chili.
All right, we're going to go to question number 2. This one is for Ricky. Which Mortal Kombat character has a branded fertility to drop an arcade cabinet on its enemy head? Is it Sonya Blade, Striker, Jax, or Liu Kang? Liu Kang.
I'm gonna go with Striker.
That is incorrect.
Oof.
I'm going to hand this one over to Will for half a point.
It's Jax.
All right, it has to be.
That is incorrect.
What?
I'm going to hand this one over to Tristan for half a point.
Sonya.
That is also incorrect. So by default, Trev gets half a point. So I do have a quick video of the finishing move we are talking about.
Did you call it a fertility? I could have sworn you called it a fertility.
I probably didn't.
Shame on
All right,
us.
well, this one's for you. Question number 3.
All right, here we go.
Which video game company was the title sponsor of the Italian football club Fiorentina? Is it Nintendo, Sony, Atari, or Sega?
All right, where's Florentina? Is that an Italian team?
It's an Italian city, yeah.
Like that's gonna help me. I'm gonna guess Nintendo.
That is correct. Congratulations.
Oh, it's a Nintendo. Of course, it's Mario. He's from fucking Italy. It makes fucking sense. Oh.
That's not a bad way to think outside the box for the answer.
Was that guy named Luigi? I'm kidding.
All right, Tristan. Question number 4. The video game Midnight Club LA has a trophy based on a mobile phone company. Is that trophy named A, T-Mobile Trophy? Is it B, Spirit Trophy? Is it C, Vodafone Trophy? Or is it D, Verizon Trophy?
That's a good question.
Question. No.
I'm gonna guess T-Mobile.
That is correct.
Oh,
I haven't got a picture for this one, but good on you, Tristan. So, guys, after round 1, the scores are Kevin is on 0.5. We've got Ricky on 0. We've got Will on 1. And out in the lead is Tristan on 1.5. Let's move on to the second round of questions.
Oh, shit. This is music.
All right, guys. So this next round, I'm going to show each of you a minimalist image of a video game poster, and you have to correctly guess what video game poster you're seeing. So, Kevin, you will go first. And here we go.
BioShock.
That is correct.
Oh, nailed it right out of the gate. Good job.
Impressive.
All right, next we've got Ricky. Ricky, here is your question.
I got it.
Yeah.
The pressure's on. Ricky, what is it?
Damn, I still don't got it.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I think I do
I
too.
do too.
I don't even have a guess. Shit. The hell has two?
Ask for a answer, Ricky.
I know this is wrong. This is the only thing I can think of. BioShock 2. I know that's completely wrong.
You can't copy me.
That's incorrect. Unfortunately, we will hand this one over to Will for half a point.
I'm thinking that's Killzone.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Killzone 2.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Will.
What's he got for me?
What's this?
Jesus. I'm gonna guess Call of Duty World War II. If I just say Call of Duty, yeah, okay,
Call of
good.
Duty.
Yeah, let's go.
Congratulations.
All right. I was gonna say, is it World War II or
It was just Call of Duty.
Call of Duty?
All
Let's
right,
go.
so final one for Tristan. What's this?
Gran Turismo.
Oh,
Easy.
Easy.
Gran
Man.
Turismo. Congratulations, guys. All right, moving into round 3. The scores are Kevin's out to 1.5. Ricky is still yet to score on 0. Will has been smashing it. Will is at 2.5, and equal with Will is Tristan on 2.5.
All right, I'm coming.
Anything can happen, guys.
It's anybody's game.
All right, question number 9. This one is for Kevin. Give me a second. Here we go. Try to guess the name of this cologne released by Capcom for the Resident Evil 4 advertisement campaign.
T-Virus.
Oh,
That is correct.
that's what I was gonna say. Oh, you son of a gun!
I had no clue. So.
Same here.
I don't think Kev answered with much confidence either.
Yeah,
so-
spray yourself with some virus.
I was going to say like rotten flesh or something.
All right, we got question
Well,
number 10. This
they're
one is
really-
for Ricky. In which video game can you see the main characters in these boxer shorts?
Come on, Ricky.
I
I
got
know.
it.
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah.
Ah, there you go. Good.
That is
There we
correct.
go.
That
Good
is
job.
Catherine.
Let's go. I'm finally on the board. Thanks for the collector's edition.
Shit. Dude in underwear. Fucking Ricky's there. Let's go.
All right, we got question number 11. This one is for Will.
All right, what we got?
The working title of this famous series of games was Lawn of the Dead. What title does this series have now?
Lawn of the Dead?
I got it.
Is it Plants versus Zombies?
That is correct.
Oh shit, let's go. Fuck. I know fucking video games. Let's go.
All right, question number 12. There are many digital download only PS3 games. Name 2 of them. This is for Tristan.
Doesn't matter which region.
No, any.
DuckTales Remastered and the Middle Earth game.
Right.
What's it called? The Lord of the Rings game.
The Lord of the Rings game, the Middle Earth. Yeah.
You've pretty much named it with Middle Earth. I'll give you the answer with that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Guardians
Oh,
of
okay.
Middle Earth, so.
Yeah, Guardians. Yeah.
Congratulations, Tristan. That was correct. Moving on to round 3, guys. Quick score update. Kev's on 2.5. Ricky's hit the board with 1. Will and Tristan are both flying with 3.5 each. So let's move on to the 4th round. So this will be the final round. However, if there is a tie, we have a tiebreaker question. So we may have to use that for the first time ever. So question number 13. Who is the publisher for the PS3 title Uncharted Arms? This is for Kevin.
Oh, fuck. Fuck. I don't know. I know. I'm not sure. I think I'm just gonna say Sega. I can't remember.
Sega is incorrect. I will hand this one over to Ricky for half a point.
I was thinking Sega too. No, it's not. It's Ubisoft.
That is correct.
Oh wow! Look at you. Look at the big brain on Brad. Good job.
I see that game every time I go to my local game store on Sunday because it's been sitting on the shelf for years.
You said Enchanted Arms. I thought it was Uncharted Arms. I was
Yeah,
gonna
me
say
too. Me too, Will.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Sony. It's just like,
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Sorry, it got written down as Uncharted Arms in the question, so that's me for not double checking it. All right, question number 14. This one is for Ricky, which is funny because it's a PAL question.
Oh god.
What's the steal?
Which cover variant is this Beijing 2008 PS3
Oh,
game?
yes.
Which country is this from?
I know this.
I know this.
So it's blue. What countries have a blue flag? Shit.
all of them do over there, I guess.
Do I get half a point for owning this?
Yeah. But however, Will will be the next one to answer, and then we'll just fix it.
So none of them are wearing a flag, from what I can see. It's Peggy. That doesn't mean much to me because there's a lot of regions. I'm gonna go with Netherlands.
Oh, that was my guess.
That is actually incorrect. Will, for half a point. What country is this one from?
So it's not the Netherlands. Let's go Belgium. Whatever.
Incorrect. Tristan. For half a point.
Greece.
He
Greece.
got it. Greece. Congratulations, Tristan.
I actually, at first, I thought it was Finland, way back. But then Kevin made a post about it, and it was actually Greece. So that's why it stuck with me.
All right. Question number 15. This one is for Will.
Mm-hmm.
What game is this accessory used for?
Oh, Rocksmith. I've chased this thing for a fucking minute, so I
That
know
is
for
correct.
damn sure it's Rocksmith. Because I actually played this thing. Yeah, it's a Rocksmith.
Nice. Congratulations. All right. Final question. This one is for Tristan.
Get it wrong, Tristan.
What is the animal on the lower right-hand corner of this game? This is Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2012.
There's no animal.
Oh,
There's an animal missing.
I actually don't know the English word for it, but I know the Dutch word for it.
No, Dutch won't work.
Wait, maybe it will come.
Vleugflutenfladen.
It's in Dutch. It's called rendier. But what's it in English?
I've got two answers written down. However, they're both English answers, so I don't know if I can take the Dutch answer.
Yeah. Give me half a minute. I will think a little bit. Because it's like I know it, but I just can't say it right now.
No pressure or anything, but this will decide the winner of the quiz.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No pressure. No pressure. Yeah. Rendier. Kut, wat is rendier? It's not moose, but it's like
Moose.
it's.
No,
Yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna say moose. It's wrong, but I'm just gonna say moose. Fuck it.
So the answer I have here is moose or elk. So I will take moose.
Oh my fucking god! Fuck you!
Yeah.
I thought it was the messenger from Pokemon.
Oh man!
So guys, final score update in fourth. We've got Ricky on 1.5. In third is Kev on 2.5. And then I'm just going to do a score count.
And I say you've
All
just
right,
deducted.
so in second, we've got Will on 4.5, and then
I'll
on
never
5
forgive you.
points, with a total of 4 rounds, who have stolen an extra 1 point. Congratulations, Tristan. Thanks for playing.
Thank you, thank you.
I will, however,
rigged.
give you guys
It's
the
rigged.
bonus question because I have got it here. So it's going to be no prizes for guessing this. This is just for pride. First person to call out the correct title of this video game is correct. I'm going to play the theme song.
Street Fighter. Street
I'll
Fighter.
take that as an answer. Congratulations.
What was
Thanks
that?
so much for playing, guys. This has been Figsy's quiz.
Was that FIFA? Did I miss it?
It's a play.
Oh, I played the wrong one.
It's a big Z, motherfucking rigged quiz.
And thanks to Pavel for once again providing all the questions to the quiz. This is awesome. So, guys, let's get into some more
Proper fun.
variants. Who is up next?
I think it was my turn. Yes, it's my turn. All right.
Excuse me for 1 second.
Now I know this is the PS3 episode, but all I got in my I have a PS4 variant I would like to share with you. This is it's another limited run game, and this is Firewatch. The Hills Are on Fire edition. And if you look real close, the hills are on fire.
Genius.
But, yeah. So yeah, there you go. Firewatch. The Hills Are on Fire edition. This one, I fucking drew on the cover, so fuck you guys. There you go.
One of
There's
one.
a really bad joke there involving Australians, but I'm not going to say it.
Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, that was terrible. Is it when the
Oh, no.
koalas were running out of the fucking in the highway on fire? Jesus.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
I'm going to hell.
These are American woods. You could tell because people are driving on the right side of the road. But there you go.
Oh, I'm up. All right.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Excuse me, gentlemen.
All right. I'm gonna go over one that took me a little while to find. I don't even know what's what on it. So we've got Kung Fu Panda. Now from the front, right? They all look the same, and that's because from the front they are all the same. The pain in the ass with these is that there is a movie ticket version and a concession ticket version, and then your regular version. The way that you can tell is only on the back. So it's very obnoxious when I'm just trying to scroll through your eBay listings and just looking at just the front to see if there's a variant. And I had to go through every single 200 something listing of these, scroll through other pictures, look at the back, find movie cash, and find concession cash. On top of that, I had to find one with the ticket. Does this even have the ticket?
He's lying. He's lying.
Because that's the regular one. Okay, take two. On top of that, I had to find one with a ticket in the middle of the manual with a picture of the ticket, or ask them for a picture of the middle of the manual with the stupid ticket. So I had to look at all the listings, find one with this little stupid tag on the back, and then hope that either they had a picture of the middle of the manual or that they would send me a picture of the middle of the manual with said ticket. So it took me a long time to find those, and those are the only ones that I found that only have markings in the back for like movie or concession tickets. I'm sure there's more. I just don't have the patience to look for them right now. So yeah, that is the lovely Kung Fu Panda.
Okay, so I don't have this other cover to compare it to, but as you know, Italy have cover variations for everything. They literally have a cover for everything, and even as this one. So they had to have their own world-dominating leader on the cover. This dude.
I love it.
So obviously, the one that everyone knows is I think it's Napoleon on the front. But yeah, so they had to have their own Julius Caesar looking mother on the front cover. But yeah, a lot of Italian games they do have their own cover for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe they're more artistic styled country. Obviously, there are a lot of other. The most cover variations I've found are from Italy. But then they stick this god awful sticker right in the middle of everything, and it's like the ugliest sticker ever. And why can't they put it like down here or up here or somewhere? No, boom, right in the middle.
That's how you know it's an Italian game. It's got to have the sticker on it.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, why here though? Why don't I put it up here or in the blank space or something? No, let's come off with it. I mean, it is on the front. It's not actually on the artwork. But yeah, Sid Meier's civilization with Julius Caesar ruling the world instead. No other differences. Obviously, it's in Italian on the back. The manual's in Italian, but the disc is got Napoleon on top here in the middle.
That's cool.
Interesting.
But yeah, but no, he is actually on the manual as well. Whereas the original, it's a separate manual with the same cover as the front cover as well. But they just didn't change the disc. The disc's the same in all the languages. It's just the manual and the front cover that does have Julius Caesar on the front. Yeah.
I got one that's not very exciting, but I thought I'd show it anyway. So I'm assuming this is Australian only, but there might be more European variant of this one. So here we have U-Star 2 in the movies. And then we've got a JB Hi-Fi exclusive offer. It's, again, a sticker variant. So, again, if you even want to call that a variant, that's debatable. But then the other retailer got one as well. So they've also got an EB Games exclusive offer. Again, you can find this for like $1 each. So.
What's the exclusive offer?
The exclusive offer is you get 5 extra downloaded movie scenes, which, funnily enough, they're actually different movies. So the JB Hi-Fi one gives you The Godfather, The Terminator, Rocky 2, Beverly Hills Cop, and Forrest Gump, where the EB Games one gives you Zoolander, The Terminator, Meet the Parents, 300, and The Hangover.
I'll take the first one.
That's all variant there. Tristan, you're up.
All right.
Okay, so I will go with this one for now. This is the Polish Crash Time 4 variant.
Nice, nice, really nice. This is.
Yeah, I actually got you one, Kevin. So it's coming.
This
coming.
Yeah, no, this is.
It sounds like an arcade title with the font like that. It's really cool.
Yeah, and it's also like this has the normal, like the Arabic numbering, and this has the Roman numbering. So as you can see there. At first glance, like if you don't see them next to each other, you might even say like they look pretty much alike, but they're definitely different. They also have different backsides.
I love a pretty backside.
And the spines as well, they're also they're also much different. And funny thing is that when I first saw this, I sent a picture to some friends, and as I always do, and then some were like, oh, it looks fake, and they, it kind of looks fake actually. But it does have the manual, and the manual is in the same print, so it's actually legit. Cool. That's not even a debate anymore. It's actually 100% legit. And
it looks like Will made it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I got to commend you, man. You're all really clean cases. Did you swap them out for the show, or are you just lucky over there?
No.
No, I don't swap them out for the show, but I do swap them if they are really messy and yeah, I don't know. I like clean cases. I think everybody does, right?
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My experience of the Netherlands is things are much cleaner than Australia. The cases, people look after their stuff. So maybe
Yeah,
it's
and
a
apparently
European thing.
in Poland
but,
too. So yeah.
if you look at like a Japanese collection or a Japanese
Oh, yeah,
game shop, everything's perfect where they just look
Yeah.
after the game. So in Japan, they actually have a thing where if a game has an imperfection on it, they'll sell it, and they'll sell it as like a used, cheap item, and you can get games really cheap. And like to you, it's perfect, but you know.
Yeah, I've
in
seen
their
that with the
standards-
seal. If the seals are not a perfect Y seal on the corners, they're sold as used.
Yeah, exactly.
They're immaculate. They've not been opened. You pick up a $100 game for like $5 just because the Y fold's not freaking origami freaking shut properly or something. So, I mean, no, they are very, very, very hot on pristine and immaculate stuff. Yeah.
I just wanted to bring this up real quick in the comments. Moose, Tristan. It's Moose.
Told you it was rigged.
Making a return to the show, I picked up an Omori variant. Now, what is different about this one, you're going to ask? Now, the normal copy is Omori. This one is Omori.
Did you draw that?
No, I could draw better than this. Fuck this fucking cover. This thing's ugly. But no, that's the only gag I got. Omori. Yeah, making his comeback to the show. Omori. Or actually, Omori. I need to cut my fingernails. This is gross. Sorry, guys.
Chew them.
All right. I am going to go over a couple more greatest hits games. So I have 2 out of the 3 that I know of. I need to find the third one complete. But we have, let's get them going. We have the greatest hits versions of Fallout 3 Game of the Year and Fallout 3 Game of the Year and Oblivion Game of the Year. Now with these, they both also got GameStop variants. Fallout New Vegas is the third one. I have not yet found that one fully complete in box at a good price. They were released at the same time, just a store-specific version. The branding is right on the artwork, which is nice. But let me just open this one. So as far as I know, and I haven't, I don't remember if I watched unboxings of this one yet. But it only comes with the Vault Dweller's Guide, or like the little manual there. And then the GameStop version comes with the same thing, the same guide, but then it also comes with 2 little posters here, which is a pretty cool bonus. And then for the Oblivion one, same thing, except, it doesn't even come with a map. Look at that. So most of the Elder Scrolls games usually come with maps. I'm kind of surprised this one doesn't, but this one I actually unboxed brand new. But then the GameStop version comes with all the same stuff, and then comes with 2 maps. And I don't remember what the 2 maps are, but yeah, just a pretty cool little thing. And then the third one there was Fallout New Vegas. I think that one's probably going to be similar to Fallout 3, where it comes with 2 maps as well. I just don't want to pay $20 or $25 when it's like really only a $15 game. So,
are the 2 maps different maps?
For Oblivion,
Yeah.
I want to say yes. Let me open them real quick, actually. So this one's like your standard map that comes with most of the Game of the Year editions. I've never played Oblivion, but it has the Shivering Isles, and then I guess
played Oblivion.
I know.
The first mission of Oblivion is, oh my god, you meant to play it.
Fuck playing with you.
But yeah, so
Who
it's
the
got
fuck
that.
plays video games?
Yeah,
Exactly. I'm too busy looking for variants, you know.
We're fucking collectors, not gamers.
And then it actually comes with this pretty cool poster,
cool.
I guess. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, that's that. I think that's most of the greatest hits variants that I've got. I've just been starting recently to get into the greatest hits variants. I already had these GameStop ones for a few months, but I've been doing a lot of the not for resale ones, and then now the new ones are the address reprints. So yeah, it's been fun because I've had a full greatest hits set for a while now, or well, a full base greatest hits set. So now I'm going down the variant path on greatest hits now too.
It never ends.
The misery. What are we going to show you next? Obviously, this one's come up a lot recently. I'm just going to quick show it. Boom. Everyone's got one, seems to have so far. Why the shit it's so expensive, I do not know. I've seen a lot of different variations of this. I do have mine sealed. The seal is not great. I think one of the corners is coming up, but yeah, I did pay a pretty penny for this. But I bought mine a long time ago when no one really knew about it. But yeah,
It's not worth £600. There's a copy on eBay for £600.
Yeah, I've seen it recently. Yeah, it is. I mean, you pay £600 and you don't even see no tits. I don't get it. What's going on?
This is
I've got that
the
one up, Kev. I've got another lollipop chainsaw variant here. It's so the Nordic edition has 5 exclusive skins. However, there is a version with 2 exclusive skins, and then there's another version that only has 1 exclusive skin.
Yeah.
I haven't got that one. And obviously we have the Middle Eastern one as well.
Yeah.
And then you can pull out the Nordic edition as well. So there's so many versions of this game.
Yeah, and
the
have you
women
even
are-
played it? Has anyone played this game?
It's a brilliant game, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
not
played
too
a bit
bad.
of it.
It's not too bad, but it's definitely not worth the money.
No,
Obviously for us,
and it's
the
definitely not rare.
The hardcore collectors, yeah, we will pay a little bit extra for it just because we do. But yeah, if you want to play the game, just get the cheapest standardist game you can get. I don't think it even comes with anything extra. This edition. I'm not going to open it. It's sealed. So if you do have an open one, I would like to know what is actually inside.
I'm pretty sure I've got an open one. Let's have a look. So it does have its own manual, which is really cool.
Okay.
But then it's got she's on the disc, so it completely defeats the purpose.
That is the
They're
women.
like,
Are,
let's just slip it in on the disc.
Yeah.
Oh god.
That's why it's so expensive. They can't get it on the cover, so they open it up, whip the disc out. Here we go, lads.
Before I show the next one, guys, we've got a few segments on this podcast. I think it's time for meme time.
meme time.
I can't find the
Oh, because
the thing well.
I put a new one in. You got the music set up? Meme time. Oh my god, I love it. All right, so meme time. This is the variant themed show, and the first.
I know what's coming.
Have you seen it?
No, I'm pretty sure I sent it you. One of them at least.
This is the variant thumbnail for the show, and it is the PlayStation Collectors podcast variant thumbnail.
She must really like PS3 games and listen to our story.
Oh shit, that was wrong. I'm wrong for that. All right, so
Like
let's see.
lollipop chainsaw in the front.
All right, let me see. Oh, here's another one. This is another one for the variant memed variant themed memed but show. But yeah, casual small talk. Me, variant fact no one asked for. What else we got? Here's a good one. I'm gay, and your mom and you had sex with my mom last night. You must be incredible at Call of Duty. All right, I'm gonna take. It's another DK Oldies. Another DK Oldies meme. I just got my order from DK Oldies. Although Joey didn't record my order, he did write a cute note. I just slid my dick down your throat, and you thank me for it. Love, Joey. Everybody's dunking on those guys. What else we got in here? Oh yeah, this is here's another sexist meme. If men in video games were armored like women. I think that's from Carnival. What? Holy shit! I didn't even notice a silver dick bong on there. Shit like that. What else we got? Yes, working for 30 minutes and grinding a game for 8 hours for a slightly cooler helmet. We've all been there.
Yeah.
All right, Resident Evil games be like.
Yeah, I've seen this already. There's way too much beer for a Resident Evil game.
And it's Pabst. Oh, it's terrible beer. Why do you keep yelling? I thought video games were supposed to be relaxing. Me, he was one shot. I tell you, that's my best Costanza impression. One more, and then we'll call it a night on these memes. Buying the physical copy of a game just because you don't trust digital downloads, and buying the physical copy of games so you can display it on your game shelf.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's isn't that the guy from The Witcher? Is that who that is?
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, that was this week's installment of Meme Time. I'm going to show this one last time because I get the But anyway, thank you for coming, for playing, ladies and gentlemen.
That was funny.
I had a couple of games that were interesting because this is the only game that I believe has a PAL version, but it doesn't actually have an English version. So here we have. This is called Battle of the Sexes. This is the Italian version. Now, what's interesting about this version is it actually hasn't got PS3 here. It's not a misprint. Every single copy hasn't got PS3 here, where every other PS3 game has it here. So then we've got an Italian copy. There is a German version that is in German, but it has this cover. However, the Netherlands had their own version. So here we have the Dutch Battle of the Sexes, which has a really cool cover variant. Again, there's no version that says Battle of the Sexes. But what I found interesting is the disc actually says the Ultimate Battle of the Sexes. And all versions of this say the English name. So I found that quite interesting.
There's no English cover, but they're all got English discs. English written on the disc. Yeah. There's a few of them.
Can you try and pronounce the Dutch one, Fexy?
De Sturgis.
The French actually have both covers.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's a French version of both covers, actually. I only have one of them, but yeah, no, there is a French version of both.
So, I have a stack of slipcovers from France. And what's interesting about these is here we have the French flag of the FIFA 2014 World Cup game. So this is pretty logical that France got its own flag. But the other three, these are all, again, the French releases, and to my knowledge, only came out in France. Here we have the Portuguese flag. Wait, yeah, it's pretty hard to see.
Yeah, they're cool as shit.
This is the Portugal flag. Then we have as well the Italian one. It's a bit hard to see, but you're just gonna have to trust me. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Trust me, bro. So this is the Italian one, and here we have the Spanish one.
No English.
No English. There's
They don't
one
put shit
other.
teams on the cover now.
I was going to say it's interesting that there isn't a German one because Germany won the 2014 World Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. There's
It probably
actually
is.
one other one that I don't own, and it's a very weird one because it's not even in Europe. It's the Algerian flag. So,
Whoa! Wow!
and in my opinion, it's also the rarest of them all. So, yeah, because I don't have it. So, yeah.
Someone in chat is saying need Algeria.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has one. That's Nabil. Yeah, he has one. So, he's provoking me. Yeah.
You've offered him loads of money for it as well, and he said no.
Yeah, probably.
Right. So my variant pile is running a little low, but I guess I will go over these ones now. I don't know how well they're going to show up because the box.
Oh shit!
Yeah, nice.
But this is every Class of Heroes 2G variant. They are all sealed. I do know that, or I do think that they have like different manuals and like different artworks on the disc, if I'm not mistaken. But I mean, again, they're all sealed, so I don't own any used copies of them. But I don't know how well they're probably not gonna show up well. But you have your A variant, B, C, and then D. I don't remember the like print runs on them. I just know it obviously went A, then B, then C, then D. The other thing I believe that's different is, so the A, B, and C variants, they all have blue boxes here on the back. So this first one's the A, and then the B, and then the C, and then the D variant actually changed over to purple boxes on the back.
Makes sense.
One quick way to tell the differences between all of them. And
I've got figures for you, Ricky. So I believe the A, B, and C have a combined release of 2,750 copies. And then every copy numbered after that is only the D variant. And I believe it's been found up to like late 4,000 numbers. So you're assuming about 3,000 copies of the D variant.
Damn, that's crazy. And are all these numbered? Oh yeah, I guess they are numbered. My numbers are like kind of faded, but
yeah. So if you look at the numbers, the A variant should go up to like 0 to like about 1,000, and then the B's are going to be from like 1,000 to a certain number, and C will be up to 2,750.
There's an authenticity hologram sticker on the seal as well.
Yeah, and it's got the number on there.
Yeah.
So that number is also inside the case.
Oh, really?
So the only way to check if you have a legit copy is if you open it and lose the hologram sticker.
I opened my copy to play it, so I cut the hologram out and I've put it inside the case.
Smart. This apparent A copy is numbered 2729.
Well, that goes my theory out the window. Unless there's a lot of A's, because I've seen more A's than B's or C's, so who knows?
Because this B one is number 783.
Okay.
And then the C copy is numbered 575.
Okay, so maybe it was the other way around then. But yeah, definitely know it's 2,750 for the first A, B, and C. Only because I was trying to buy a copy before the D variant came out, and I remember losing an eBay auction, and I had like $300 US I was prepared to spend.
Damn,
and then literally a week later, it was reprinted.
Oh, jeez. See, My A is 2729. So there's only 2,750. I'm like pretty close to the end on that one.
There you go. 21 short. I have this goddamn game downstairs, but I got a D copy because me.
Yeah. My D copy here is 3558.
You got to have the D, baby. Let's go.
Not just any D, the purple D.
I bought it.
The purple box D.
Hey, Kevin, you know the difference between pink and purple?
Go on.
The difference between pink and purple.
Well, yeah, one's pink, one's purple.
No, it's the grip. I got jokes.
I've got some SingStar games for you guys. So I didn't want to be boring and bring out the starter packs because there's 11 starter packs and they're all. Yeah, we don't want to see all the starter packs. I got a SingStar video if you want to see that. But here's a set that's pretty exciting. At least I think exciting.
It's not Frozen.
It's Frozen. But I think the Frozen set was cool. So here we have the Portuguese Frozen. We have the German Frozen. Probably the hardest one to find, and that's the Polish Frozen.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you say that was Russian?
Polish.
Polish.
I can't tell these two apart, but one of them's Portuguese and one's Spanish.
Yeah, Reino de Halo is the Spanish version is Reino de Halo, and the gas.
Reino de Hielo.
Yeah, and the Ganasio is the other one.
Crazy thing is, this is like a €40 game, so it's pretty difficult to track down all 5 variants. And
also, it's not there isn't an English version yet. The whole thing is in English.
Go figure out.
Every song is English. I don't get it. We get scammed every time. What's going on? All right. So I've got. These are just different covers, alternate art covers. Okay, so I do have 4. I just want to wait. I'm not going to do one at a time and wait my turn, so I'm just going to do 4. So we have this one, the Transformers: Revenge of the Fallen alternate cover. I don't have the other one to show you right now, but yeah, this is. I don't know why it's different. It comes with some.
It's yellow on the top cover. That's cool.
Yeah. So it is different to the Revenge of the Fallen. It's usually Optimus Prime, full body. I can't remember what it looks like, but yeah, this is just an alternate cover for Transformers. So, and then we have Mercenaries World in Flames, alternate cover for that. I'm pretty sure this is the Spanish cover. Spain have a lot of variations on covers. So. Yeah, Mercenaries 2. I don't know if you've got the other one to compare it to. Another one quickly is Enemy Front. Another alternate art. Not many people really know about this. It's quite hard to get hold of. Again, I want to say it's German, but
it's French.
I thought it was Spanish.
Actually,
it's French.
It's actually
French?
Okay. Yeah, is it? Okay. I don't know, but yeah, it's took me a while to find one. And the other one that I have is the yellow gold version of Fantastic Four. Again, Spanish, quite difficult to get hold of. It does have the orange book as well. So I'm not sure on. I don't have the other one to hand to show you, but yeah, 4 different covers. They're cool. I like collecting alternate covers. And then one more quickly is this version of Dead Rising.
Is that the Chinese version?
Yeah, Chinese English version. But I'm pretty sure that it is just a reverse cover. But I didn't know until I bought it, but obviously. I'm pretty sure it's a reverse cover. I'm not really good at that. Flip it right. Can't do it. But yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Russia also has that cover, and it's also a reverse cover. So
yeah. But yeah, no, it just feels really fat. There's like, I'm sure there's 2 manuals in it as well. So you get a full Chinese manual and a full English manual as well. So the weight of this is really heavy, to be honest. But yeah, no, I just thought it was cool. Also, I want to show you.
A lot of Canadian games have two manual. Well, I don't know if it's is
A lot
it
of
two
the
is
older
it two
ones.
manuals, Ricky, or is it two?
A
Or
a
just
lot of the older ones do. A lot of the like 2006 to like 2008 releases that they had like the thick manuals. I think some of the Canadian ones actually came with an extra layer of plastic wrap, and they had the Canadian manual like stuck to the back, and then like cling wrapped like around the actual original seal. So that's why some games like you'll find they won't have the like standard like Y folds. At least
got
like
one
the
here.
Canadian bilingual ones.
The Street Fighter's got the manual on the back because it's a Canadian version.
yeah, so it's got
And
the
I
manual
actually didn't
in
know
English.
what that was until you just pointed it out there.
Yeah, the manual's in English, and the manual's also in French for the people in Quebec because they gotta have everything in French.
Yeah, and then as like the manuals over time got less and less, they just combined them into one, which that just makes things a lot better because it's just one game, one manual. Much better.
All right. This game was brought up earlier, so I'm going to bring it up now. You guys showed the Middle Eastern version. The women aren't allowed to drive version. So I am going to. Here's my Lollipop Chainsaw custom. I love this thing. Yeah, it's just pretty, and it's funny. The backside looks a lot like the front of the Middle Eastern one, but yeah, it's got her and she's hanging out in the back with her.
Yeah, I much prefer that cover.
with her heathenist boobies and shit. But
nice. No, they should make it. You should have made that cover instead. Wow, look at it.
I like it because
the 5 game with the white.
Yeah, with the white on top, it's just unique. But yeah, this is a custom, and but yeah, it's one of my favorites in my one of my favorite customs. It's just a beautiful cover.
Yeah, that really is nice.
What does it say? Zombies suck. XOXOXO Juliet. There you go. But yeah, another one of my customs. I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Now, do you have the physical game, or do you have just digital?
I don't. My girlfriend does, and she never lets me forget it. That's her fucking game on the shelf. And, I was like, "Hey, it's honey, it's our game. No, that's my game."
If you want to show it, get me on the show.
She was really happy when I told her, that's a $high game, honey. She's made her happy, but she's like, "Oh, that's my game." But you know what? I'm not going to argue with it because she's not
I'll just
wrong.
pull up a comment from chat quickly. Someone's mentioned there's an Asian variant of that game as well.
Yeah.
It's this color here.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, wow.
So many Lollipop Chainsaw. And then there's like collector's editions in Asia with different covers, and it just goes on and on.
It's supposed to be a new one dropping soon. Or is it I guess it's is it a remake or a remaster? I don't know.
I thought they were redoing the PS3 one.
Yeah, well, is it is it a remake or a remaster? Who knows? But I think it's going to drive up the original Lollipop Chainsaw because on the new one they couldn't get a lot of the rights to the music, so it's going to be a different soundtrack. So we'll see. But yeah, I honestly think it's gonna drive up the price.
What do you got for us, Ricky?
So I have one of the more recent variants that somebody actually was able to track down for me. So it is the Beowulf free movie cache variant. So I initially found this variant probably close to a year ago now at actually one of my stores that's like a half hour from me. Found it there. They had the manual, and it was just this. No movie ticket, no nothing. So I found it close to a year ago now, and it didn't have a movie ticket, so I obviously wasn't going to buy it because it wasn't complete, but I knew it existed. So I've been checking eBay pretty much daily since I found it. And you can find the actual variant itself. The problem is it never has the stupid little movie ticket in it.
Did you buy that separate?
No, I was gonna, but we did a trade. I forget who it was on Facebook, but I think I traded a copy of Guardians of Middle Earth actually for it. Which, I mean, I had like a few extra copies of it, so I didn't really care. I mean, this is like really a $5-10 game, but you can never find the damn movie ticket, so I don't care. Like Guardians of Middle Earth is like 15 to 20. I don't really care. I got mine with a movie ticket finally, and I took it off my eBay search and filled it with another one that I've been looking for many months, or a lot of months.
How often are you hitting up eBay looking for these variants?
Every 2 hours.
Every time that we go to another person, Ricky's on his phone.
Back and forth in between, but no. So I check like kind of often. I haven't checked in like a few hours now, but I mean I've got quite a few blue bubbles here that I'm gonna let's see. Do we have anything right now for Raging Blast 2? No, we don't. What about Spider-Man 3? No. Everybody Dance? No. That's pretty much what I do every day for like a couple of hours.
Yeah, only checks during waking hours.
Yep.
This is part of the hobby. This is part of the pursuit. Checking every fucking 5 hours.
You guys might be able to relate to this. In my PS3 full set collecting days, I would know the full eBay search in Australia of PS3 games. And when, like, this 28 days of new listings, Ricky's laughing because he knows this. When the new listings would come up, like the old ones, I'd be like, oh, yep, it's been a month. Seen these ones before. And, like, the new listings from the old listings. That's how you know that you've got a problem.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this.
I've got some German and Spanish games. Here we have The Voice. Now we have The Voice Volume 1, which had a release throughout the world. However, The Voice Volume 2 only had a Spanish and German release. However, they both have different covers, and basically they're different games because they have different tracks. So Germany has, that's the wrong one. Germany's got The Voice of Germany Volume 2, and then Spain has La Voice Volume 2. And both of them have completely different tracks. So can you call them the same game? However, Spain love their singing games. They also released La Voice Volume 3.
Which one's is there Volume 1?
Well, Volume 1's just The Voice. So there's a North American copy, there's a PAL version. It's in practically every country.
I need to check mine now. You've got me confused. Shit, I ain't got. What's going on?
Real quick.
So-
You traded me Guardians in a Cars game. Just so
Hey,
you know.
there we go. Thanks, Evan.
So we were talking about the slipcovers with the different sizes, as you can see. So here we have the Australian one with the spine. This is the full size. And here's the UK one, which is only, like not half size, but the top clear case is still exposed. And there's actually another one that has the same problem or issue, and that's Sonic Generations. But this one is also like a variant on its own, because this is the lenticular cover from the limited edition, or the collector's edition, I think it is.
It's a white label too.
And this is yeah, indeed, now that you mention it, yeah.
Do you have
And
the?
this is from Russia. This is the full size version
Tristan,
of Sonic
check this out.
Generations.
This one's only half. So there's another variant.
Oh
Yeah. This one is also only.
Oh,
half.
sorry. I thought yours was full. My bad. It's the same.
Oh no. Yeah, I maybe I explained it really badly, so excuse me. This one is full size, and this one is from Russia, and it's not lenticular. It's only it's 2D. So
I
yeah,
like how it's got the crinkle cut at the top. That's really cool.
and I don't know if actually other copies have this as well, but it says something that it includes Sonic 4, Episode 1. So I'm not sure if the other copies also have that included, but that's a variant.
Do you have the other variation for Batman?
Yes,
There's another slipcover with just Batman on the front. Yeah, that's the one.
good that you mentioned it. I actually had it laying there, but I forgot about it. So,
Yeah,
and I think this is actually the hardest one to find.
Yeah.
It's, I think, from Agent V.
Yeah, it's not an
not
easy
sure.
one. It's lenticular as well.
Yeah, true. And it's a funny story behind this because previous summer I was on a holiday in the UK, and I ordered this from eBay. It was like £5 or something, and there was some delay in postage. So the morning that we actually needed to go back to catch the ferry, it actually arrived. So like last minute it arrived still. We were like I messaged the owners of the house that we stayed in of like well, if it arrives then please send it to me in my home address. I will cover everything. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. And then I had to message them again like oh no, it already arrived.
So you got a, what do they call that? You got a bed Airbnb, and you ordered to the Airbnb while you were in England. You fucking
I don't know exactly if it was an Airbnb, but it was like just a cottage. I think it's called
a rental. Yeah. You know, I don't blame when I took a trip out of town. I didn't go on eBay, but I went to Kansas and I got on the local marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and I just started hunting shit immediately. But I know you got to take advantage of it. You know where you're at. If you're in a different,
sure.
If you're out and about in the wild, you got to go and grab that shit while you can. Shit, let's go.
For sure.
Is it my turn?
You're up. Well,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tristan.
It's funny that Fixie mentioned that about the eBay just now, because I actually have like a whole list of addresses all over the world. So then you can browse through like eBay Germany, eBay France, eBay Spain, the UK, Australian eBay. That's
Tristan's like you know one country. That's cute. Someone in Sweden just posted a new game.
You only use eBay England.
You're gonna get your money's worth out of that VPN. Fuck yeah, let's go. All right, so we're nearing the 2-hour mark. So I got a couple more variants customs I'm gonna go through real quick. This one's hard to see. It is Dead Nation, another digital only game for the PS3. We got Scott Pilgrim, The World versus the World.
This is nice.
Digital only on PS3, but you can find it on PS4 now.
Should have came to the PS3.
Costume Quest, another digital only game. I got Costume Quest 2 recently. I've been playing through that. I enjoy it very much. And quite possibly the best one. The single game that's changed my life the most, Gotham City Imposters.
Yeah, and the best looking cover version you've done.
And these things are full spines, backs. It's all there. Which one is this?
You got a barcode as well.
yeah. I don't know what the hell. Yeah, you probably for diapers or something if you punch them in. And there you go. And there's Costume Quest. But yeah, those are the so a couple more. You guys have all seen these because I any chance I get to show these off, I'll take that. And hold on. Oh shit. And of course, they got crappy sports games inside of them.
That's a good sports game. That's a hidden gem.
Yeah, that's a hidden gem. Exactly.
I would never know. I don't play video games.
No, the gameplay is clunky as shit.
Yeah,
I guess before I go on to the next ones, I just want to give a quick shout out to
Sean Bentley. Sean just hit 49 months in a row subscribed on Twitch, which is more than 4 years. That's a real achievement, and it's like more than 10% of my life. So big shout out to Sean for that, and congrats on Manchester United winning their first trophy in a few years. I have a couple of variants like Kevin. I'm just going to show you guys a bunch because I've still got like 50 games on the table. So here we have, I believe there was a German version of this, but this is the Australian Red Dead Redemption. The cover's a little bit different to the other one, and it's really cool. Okay, so this one's interesting. I wasn't even aware of this. So this version of Play TV was only available in Australia. It's a black spine. So UK and the rest of Europe received the red spine. However, New Zealand actually have a black version of it, or the dark blue version. So this particular variant here was only available in New Zealand, and it can be quite hard to find. Moving to Germany now, we have FIFA 15. This is the Borussia Dortmund edition of FIFA 15. Now, this is quite interesting. Borussia Dortmund are probably one of the have one of the most hardcore fan bases in all of Europe soccer. This particular version was only available in their fan store, and there were only 500 copies available. It was sold out practically instantly. There is a PS4 version as well. So fast forward to today, you'd assume that people that own this game are probably Borussia Dortmund supporters, and they're probably not going to be willing to sell it. So, this one's quite rare. There are a lot of soccer games, but I found this one's a lot rarer than other ones. Tristan's got it as well.
No, I have the FIFA 16 one.
Oh, 16. That's cool. I didn't even know that was a thing.
So, but I was looking for the 15 one for months. I think even longer than a year, but I pretty much gave up.
Which is crazy because how many people in the world are looking for soccer games? Let's be honest.
And I saw one actually for sale like half a year ago, and it was like I don't know, it was well over €100, but I'm not gonna pay that for it. So
not for FIFA. Not for
FIFA. No.
Here we have a Far Cry one. This is Far Cry 3. It's a pretty cool cover variant. It comes with a couple of the DLC packs.
Yeah.
And then another one. This one's actually quite rare and expensive. So here we have Dark Souls 2. This is the HMV limited edition. So the story behind this is it was only available through the HMV store. Yeah. Now, this particular cover is the Japanese cover. However, the HMV version are all numbered. There's only 2,000, so every copy is numbered out of 2,000. This is number 1,354. However, with this game, you can occasionally go on eBay and find it for like $10 because the person selling it thinks it's the regular Dark Souls 2 when they're not aware.
Yeah.
All right, Kev, you're up next, man.
Okay, so I've shown this one before. I just wanted to work it out again, which is the Rey Mysterio version of WWE 2012. Everyone said, well, if you haven't seen it, this is probably the second or third time I'm showing it. The reason I wanted it so much is obviously Sin Cara is my lad's favorite wrestler. So when I found out about it, I had to have it. It's only available in Mexico and South America. So yeah, it's quite hard to get hold of a decent complete copy. But yeah, no, that's just a nice quick one for you. I do have a couple more I just want to show. So I have the Japanese English, version of Bayonetta. I do prefer this cover because she's got the big booty going on here.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, you know, it's all about the booty. But yeah, nice copy there. And then I only have 2 more left, so we'll get through mine quick time. We've got the white label, the white cover version of Epic Mickey.
So that's interesting because North America got that as their standard version.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, that's the only one that I know of.
Yeah, so the regular PAL one looks like this. It's like the Vita cover in North America.
Yeah, that's right.
But then the white one's really hard to find.
Yeah. Wow. This one is only available in Spain. Very hard to track down. Yeah, it's a decent game actually. I really enjoy playing that, to be honest. It's a really good couch co-op. And the last one that I've got is
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that before. Is that the betrayal of Jimmy?
Yeah, that's right. But
Where's
I
that
really
from?
don't- It's weird because the rating is actually
Is
on the
that
back.
in this?
No, I
Ah,
don't actually know too much about this, but the rating is on the back.
oh wow.
So it's, yeah. It
I'm
took
just
me a while
checking
to
it's
find
not-
this cover. No, it took me a while to find this cover, to be honest. There are a lot of things that made me believe that it is fake. I don't want to think it is, obviously, for obvious reasons. But yeah, no, it's definitely not an easy one to find.
Kevin, are you familiar with the 2009 Video Game Repatriation Act?
No,
Yeah, you're gonna have to send that Rey Mysterio cover back to the United States. Or
I'm not.
Mexico.
I'm definitely not.
Well, yeah, yeah. I can't. If Interpol comes knocking on your door, it's not. You've been warned. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, they got to find me first. England's a small country.
Oh man.
You know how to find him? Just put a rare PS3 game up on eBay and see who buys it.
Just stick it on the PlayStation Collectors group. I'll comment. I'll comment.
Here's my address.
need nipple on top of
Yeah,
head.
stick a nipple or a butt cheek on there, mate. I'm in.
Shit.
So I'm gonna circle back real quick to Will's Dead Nation, and I'm gonna raise you this, Will, real quick.
Oh,
As soon as you saw that, I just had to run and grab it. But
there you go. Let's see,
anyway, back
Have
to
you got the
camera.
other four, Ricky?
Yeah, I got the full set,
cool.
and I have a legit copy of Rain. So
is that box as empty as mine is?
It is too.
you know, mine's a little bit more full than yours, but not by much.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Oh,
Mine's
wow.
full to the brim, baby.
Man. Oh man, but no. So anyway, I got a couple more
One's
variants
worth
here.
$800. One's not worth anything.
Yep. Oh man. So this one was actually one that I had found back in January on vacation. I've never seen it before, and it is kind of tough to find online. BioShock 2. So your standard print, it's going to be like tough to tell on camera, but your standard print is like the hologram copy, like we were talking about earlier.
The shiny,
And, this one is a non-holo cover. So I mean, again, it's going to be like kind of tough to tell on camera.
Does Viking have that the matte finish in America as well? I know they have the shiny cover, but I'm not sure if they have the matte cover either.
I've only seen the shiny cover for that one, honestly. I've never seen a matte cover. I think I have like 3 or 4 copies too in like my sale pile of it. And I've only
one.
yeah. But I've only seen a couple. No, I've only seen shiny, I think.
And what about what was the other one? Darksiders 1 and 2. Do they have?
Darksiders 1 has a lenticular. That was the first print, if I'm not mistaken, and then the most common one is the non-lenticular. Darksiders 2 does not, unless you include the Best Buy limited edition. Then it's got a 3D lenticular slipcover, which is actually kind of cool.
No, it's like a holofoil, I call it. It's like the shiny cover. It's not the lenticular one. The ones I've seen are shiny. I didn't know if they did a matte finish as well. You know, Final Fantasy 13 as well. That's got a shiny cover.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think Final Fantasy 13 might have both. Maybe. I know it's just really tough to tell online. Like all those like holo covers are ones like that I'm saving for very last. I'm trying to find them in person because it's usually easier to tell. But like a lot of the sports ones, I think like sports from like 2011 to 2013 like had hollow covers as the first prints.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean BioShock, like I've never seen it outside of this game store when I went to vacation in Florida. And the other weird thing too is there's no UPC on the
That's interesting.
on the non.
I'm actually pretty sure that there's a PAL variant like that too, because I recall seeing it in the shops, and I think the only reason I didn't buy it was it wasn't complete or it had a ripped cover or something. Kevin mentioned Darksiders too. I've got 3 copies of that. So
Yeah, I think I've got 5.
Yeah.
You've got standard, you've got like your Death Rides pack, your limited edition, and then you can go
There's
on
an Angel of Death pack as
packs
well.
and so on.
Yeah, there's a few of them.
I want to ask you, Ricky, was BioShock ever a pack in with anything? BioShock 2, I should say.
I want to say yes, but I don't remember.
That would explain the absence of a UPC code in the cover.
Possibly. I know BioShock Infinite was with like those 2K packs, but BioShock 2, I don't think so. Funny story though.
You know what that is?
Yeah,
that's a 7-Eleven variant.
Oh right, yeah. No, so funny story on BioShock 2. So I went to the game store. I went to the game store with my girlfriend in the morning. Found it along with a couple of other variants.
Took the girlfriend home and went back. So she didn't know how much you spent.
No, so it was only $5 at the store, but I just left it behind because I was like, whatever. It doesn't have a UPC. Whatever. It is what it is. We went out for drinks, and I had a little bit too much to drink, so I went back to the store and drunkenly bought it, and I didn't realize I bought it until the next day.
That would explain that nasty sticker residue that's still in the fucking case. What the hell are you doing, man?
You know, I haven't gotten to clean it yet. The store had like stickers that just do not come off, and it is the most obnoxious
fucking thing. Hate that shit.
It's annoying shit.
I've got like 40 games left, so I'm just going to quickly touch on some of them because some of them are quite interesting and rare. I got some rugby league ones. So some of the rarer ones, you've got like New Zealand cover variants. So this is New Zealand cover variant for Rugby League Live 3. It's got Sean Johnson on the front. Okay, so we've got standard Rugby League Live 2. This one's common. However, released in different regions, you've got the Maroon and Blues edition. These both got bundled with footballs. The footballs just came loose. I actually pre-ordered one back in the day and had the football and played with it. So it didn't come in a box or anything. And then getting more rare on Rugby League Live 2, you've got the New Zealand cover. Benji's got the New Zealand jersey on in this one. Now we move over to the other sport, rugby union. Some of the harder ones to find, a little bit rarer. You've got the French Johnny Lomu Rugby Challenge 2. And then there were 5 Rugby Challenge 3s. The Australian one and the UK one are pretty easy to find. And then moving into harder to find, you've got the French one, which is the Johnny Lomu edition. It's got the French flag. And then the really difficult ones to find are the All Blacks edition. This was New Zealand only. And then we've also got the Springbok edition, which was South Africa only.
Yeah.
I know I'm going through this quick, but there is full rugby variant videos on my channel if you guys are interested in that type of stuff.
No.
I'll do a couple more though before I anyone else. Kev, you said you were done. You haven't got any more to show?
No, I am. Yeah, I'm all out of special. I'd say all mine's all boxed up. So I went there last night to literally just dig out as much as I put them up. I didn't fancy going through 40 boxes with 100 games in each box, you know.
Yeah, I get that.
They're all labelled, but yeah, my collection is a bit of a state at the minute. So yeah, I would like to get it all out and show you a lot more.
So different regions, we've got different covers, especially Japan. However, I wanted to show a North American and PAL that are like completely different. So here we have the Worms Revolution Collection. This is the North American copy, the grey, and the PAL copies in red. They're completely different.
Do you have the same for Jack and Daxter as well?
Yeah, I've got them, but I didn't pull them out. Yeah, you could talk about collection and trilogies. They're quite interesting as well. Here's a weird one. You've got Gran Turismo driving credits, 2.5 million. And there's a variant.
And another
1 million credits as well.
Yeah, nice. Real nice.
Just touch on a couple more quickly. Kev, I thought you were going to pull these games out, the Olympic Games.
I was going to, but they are all over the place at the minute. I've got some in one box and some in another, but yeah, no, I was going to do all of them at London, Vancouver, Beijing, and UEFA Euro as well.
I'll touch on one of the rarer ones. This is the New Zealand one.
Yeah, I
it has
don't
an
have this.
Australian release, but then you can see it's actually the New Zealand flag, and they're all in the white fern outfit, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't have this one.
There's so much here. I could honestly just talk all day. I'll show you guys a cool one. Here we have Ricky Ponting 2010.
I nearly bought this as well.
So what's interesting about this is it's actually got the signature on the front. It's printed on the cover, so you call it like the signature print.
Yeah.
Before I show any more, Tristan, have you got any more games to show?
Yes, I actually do. I will also quickly breeze through them because there is still quite a lot. Here we have the Australian Shadow of Mordor slipcover.
Yeah,
so this is really nice. But a lot of people don't know that there is actually a Polish one of the regular as well. So yeah, I just thought to show this. It's not really anything special, but it is really hard to find. So there's that. Here we have the French Heavy Rain modified edition, and this is different as opposed to the move edition. Because there's actually cut content in this as to make it PEGI 16. So I think it has to do with like nudity scenes or something like that. So that's nothing for Kevin, I think.
Yeah, wait.
And it has the origami as well, so it's literally complete. It has a special manual, special disc. And when speaking to French collectors, they say this is really hard to find. So if even French collectors say it's hard to find, then I trust them on their word. Some black labels. So first I will go through, I think the most special ones from South America. Here we have Devil May Cry 4.
Yeah, rocking our shit.
So these are not released in PAL. These are only released in Southern America, and I think only in Brazil. But I'm not sure. So,
yeah, so hard to find.
Yeah, some of these are really hard to find. Here we have Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, wow, that's crazy hard to find.
It looks fake. Yeah, like that.
It almost looks fake, but then you see the disc, and then then it's confirmed that it's real. So. Because I also for some time thought these were fake. I don't know the alignment here. I don't know if it's really good to see, but the alignment is not on point.
That's standard Latin American bullshit. So.
And this one is, in my opinion, the hardest to find. But maybe someone from Brazil will think I'm crazy for this. So just correct me on my bullshit. This is Grid. The Grid one.
There is one also, that I don't think any of us own. Louise has got it. It's the third cover variant of El Chavo card. We were all aware of the Mexican and the Brazilian one, but there's actually a Brazilian version of the Mexican cover released in Brazil.
And Louise told me something that was given out to like reviewers and stuff like that, and
it wasn't
YouTubers.
Actually a retail release, so it's possible there's a couple of hundred copies, 10 copies, you don't know.
Tristan,
you don't know.
Show me that cover again. Show me that cover again. Is the Blu-ray on the middle? Is that standard on the top?
Yeah,
no,
on
the top, that's standard
Brazilian. Yeah,
on the top of the front cover. I'm pointing at the screen like you can see me and shit.
And the last black label I have to show is Need for Speed Undercover from Russia.
Russian version?
Oh, excuse me. This actually has a Peggy logo on the back.
But it's region 5. Russia have their own region. How interesting is that?
Yeah, and it's actually weird because some Russian games are region 5 and some are region 2 on the back. So, and they all have Russian on the cover. So, I
You
don't know
probably
what's going
find
on.
there's some even region 3 because Russia expands, north of Mongolia, and it's crazy.
And then last, what I have to show is a pack. It's not a variant, but this is, in my opinion, the
Bullshit.
best
Fucking
pack there is.
How do you have this? How do you have this?
Yeah, don't ask me. Don't ask me. I'm
This shit
ashamed.
don't exist. Why you got this?
What the hell?
But that doesn't exist.
That's crazy.
We're all dreaming,
So,
guys. Don't look for that or anything.
Yeah,
That's
this is
good.
the weirdest combination of games: Epic Mickey, Grand Theft Auto, Resident Evil, Uncharted, Street Fighter. I have no clue, and it's in pristine condition as well. So
Is that
Must
I
have
actually have to.
selection. I love it.
It reminds me
Yeah.
a bit of the one me and Gerard have, the 7-in-1
I was about
collection.
to grab that, Kev.
Go and grab it.
Oh, the Alken pack. Yeah.
A crime
I
against
actually
nature.
don't have that one.
Yeah, I don't think many people do. I only know of me and Gerard.
I've spoken to
Yeah,
some
and-
collectors in France that have it, but they've said they used
Yeah.
to see it. Now they don't see it anymore. So
Yeah.
this is a 7-in-1 pack. It's pretty cool.
The funny story about this, we ordered it at the same time, didn't we?
Yeah, like there was 3 copies on eBay, and it was expensive. And we're like, all right, we're gonna buy this the same day. That way we don't miss out.
And you got yours sent to you, and customs unsealed it for you nicely.
I know. I opened it live on stream too, so everyone got to see my heartbroken reaction. Christian was talking about Brazilian games. I've got a couple here, so I'll show you guys these quickly. So here we have the PlayStation Move puzzle collection.
Mm-hmm.
This had a power release under the Move Mind Benders, I believe it was called.
So yeah.
Comes with Endocrine 2, Lemmings, and Tumble, but this was the Brazilian version of it, which is quite cool. And then they also had another version of a Move game, and that is PlayStation Move Indoor Sports Collection. I forget the title that this is in the PAL region. It's just a cheap Move title. And again, like the artwork looks like it's been cut off and everything, And then I got heaps more, but I just want to show you guys 2 more for the podcast. So we all know Painkiller is quite a hard game to find. Germany actually have their own version, where it's censored. So instead of having an uncut version, it's called the cut version. So this is the cut version of Painkiller, Hell and Damnation.
Also known as the circumcised version.
It says cut. And then I've got one more to show you guys. So I'll show you the cover first. Now, this is quite hard to find. It's the Game of the Year edition for AFL Live 2. And the reason it's pretty hard to find is it wasn't actually sold by itself. It was only sold in this grand final pack. It has this slip cover and steel case as well. So a lot of people, being a sport game, they just throw the game out and they kept the steel case. So quite an interesting Game of the Year edition, this one.
What does AFL stand for?
Australian Football League. It's a Australian sport similar to Gay League in Ireland.
It's not rugby?
Legend.
No, it's not rugby. It's a completely different sport again.
But it uses a football?
Which year was it Game of the Year then?
I think it was 2012, 2014. It says it's got 2014 on the case.
Okay.
You got any more for us, Ricky?
Yeah, I just got 2 more, and then that's all for me. So just have to throw a sports game in here. Madden 11. You might see this one over here. is a little bit different. We'll go over that last.
Oh man.
You get your base copy here. I don't remember if this actually has a hologram copy. If it does, I don't have it, or I couldn't find it in my collection. Next one is 2 different not for resale copies. They just have different size text. I don't really know why. One of them also has a Canadian manual, I think. Yeah, so one of them has a Canadian manual, and then the other one just has a standard manual. But literally both of them are just the standard, just the standard ESRB rating. And then the final one for Madden 11 is the 2011 or 2010. I forget what year it was. 2010 breast cancer awareness variant. This was only available for October, and I believe only available in Best Buy. And most people that buy a sports game at launch in October, when the sports game launches, are gonna unbox this and play the game and not leave it sealed. The sticker here, so you can't really. I get it's really not a variant because you can only find them sealed. It's only on the sticker seal, and there's no other markings on the case to indicate that it's a variant. So technically a variant, technically not. Depends on what you.
Is there anything different inside?
No.
As far as I know, no. The only thing, just the price that you pay just got donated to the breast cancer awareness fund.
Donated.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's the only
20 quid on and we'll donate it.
That's probably, I would say it's probably the rarest North American game there is right there.
Yeah.
2009 also got one. The PS3 thankfully does not have one, and the 2009 version has a slipcover, and it's only, if I remember correctly, on Xbox and Wii. But that one actually has a slipcover, so you can actually tell. Unlike this one that it's just marked with a sticker. And then the last game I'm going to go over just real quick is Operation Flashpoint. Now, this is a lot of them, and this is not all of them.
Brilliant game too, by the way.
Yeah, never played it either.
We don't play video games.
But
10 copies, never played it.
Literally, that's your standard copy. This one here is from Amazon. You can just tell by the AZ on the spine there. Next one here is from Best Buy, and it actually says Best Buy. Next one is the Canadian one, the Canadian Future Shop exclusive variant. Next one here is actually from Game Crazy. This is the only Game Crazy variant I've ever seen on PS3.
Let's go.
So certainly interesting. And then the last one that I own is the GameStop variant. There's also an EB Games one, which was only in Canada. So I guess you can call the EB Games one a variant of a variant. And the last one that I don't own that I've been looking for close to a year now as well is the Walmart version. Why this one is impossible to find, I have no idea. But I've only seen, I think, 1 or 2 copies, and both of them were missing the little square insert that it comes with. All the copies come with this little 2x2 square insert that just has a bonus DLC code for a bonus mission. But the Walmart 1 or 2 that I've ever seen don't have it, which is not good.
The hunt continues.
Oh, it does. It never ends, never stops. But yeah, that's all I got for variants.
Well, gentlemen, thanks so much for coming on the show. This has been really fun. I've seen games that I haven't seen before, and I'm sure all you guys have as well, and everyone watching. If you guys want to see more of Kev, Tristan, or Ricky, we have complete podcasts of each of these guys already, so be sure to check that out in the description. They're all really interesting episodes, so yeah, definitely check those out. Next week's show, we have Sam from New Zealand coming on the show. Sam will be the first female guest on the PlayStation Collectors podcast, so that's going to be really exciting.
Numbers through the roof.
Each of us get New Zealand exclusive games, so it'll be really cool having her on the show. Thanks heaps for coming on, guys. It's been an absolute blast.
Love it.
Thank you for having me.
Good night, Ricky. Good night, Tristan. Good night, Kevin. Good night, Figsy.
Good night, guys.
Thanks for
Later,
coming
guys.
on.
It's been fun.
Catch